So what happens when you've nailed basic SQL in BigQuery?
Hmm.
But then you realize, hang on, there's probably like a whole lot more to it.
Oh, absolutely. That's a really common point people hit.
Right. Because just pulling data, well, it feels like it's not quite enough anymore. Not with a tool as powerful as BigQuery, and definitely not in today's data-driven world.
Exactly. BigQuery makes the basics seem easy, which is great, but the real value, the stuff that makes a difference between just using it and truly mastering it, that lies in the more advanced features.
Okay. So that's what we're getting into today then. The skills that go beyond the basics. What employers are really looking for.
Precisely. We're diving into what separates, a regular user from a BigQuery expert, how you can become that expert.
All right, let's unpack it. Based on what we've seen, it looks like there are maybe three core advanced areas that really stand out. The first one seems to be all about performance and cost optimization.
Yeah, this is foundational. I mean, anyone can write a query that works eventually, but writing one that's super fast and doesn't cost a fortune to run, that's the skill.
Okay, so how do you actually do that?
Well, it involves specific techniques like using data partitioning and clustering. These basically help BigQuery zero in on just the data it needs, dramatically cutting down how much it has to scan.
So instead of searching the whole warehouse, you tell it which shelf to look on.
Exactly. Much more efficient. Analyzing query execution plans is another big one. You look under the hood, see where the query is getting bogged down, and then fix it.
Makes sense.
And then there are things like materialized views or using the BI engine cache. These are fantastic for speeding up dashboards, making them feel instant.
Right. So smart query design directly hits the bottom line, less cloud spend, and makes users happier because things are faster.
You got it. It's a tangible impact, like you said earlier.
Okay, that's huge. All right, area number 2, BigQuery ML. Now this one sounds, well, pretty groundbreaking.
It really is a game changer. Seriously, imagine building machine learning models predicting customer churn, forecasting sales, segmenting users, that kind of thing. Using only SQL. Right inside BigQuery. No need to export data, no complex external ML pipelines.
Wow, just SQL.
Just SQL. It basically puts predictive analytics into the hands of analysts and anyone comfortable with SQL. You can go from raw data to insights to actual predictions, all within the same environment.
That seems incredibly powerful. Faster prototyping, faster deployment of AI features using the data you already manage.
Exactly. It accelerates things dramatically.
Okay, so that leads us to the third critical area, administration and governance.
You might think serverless means no management needed, but that's definitely not the case with BigQuery. It still needs careful oversight.
Like what specifically?
Well, managing who can access what data using IAM roles, identity, and access management, that's crucial for security, obviously.
Obviously.
But then there's tracking costs, setting quotas so budgets don't spiral out of control, and critically ensuring all the data handling meets compliance rules like GDPR or whatever applies, and general security policies.
So even without managing servers, someone needs to be responsible for the platform's security, cost effectiveness, and compliance. Trust and control.
Precisely. Serverless doesn't mean responsibility-less, as you put it. It's about governing the use of the service.
Right. So these three areas, optimization, BQML, and admin governance, how do they really change things in the real world for businesses and for you listening right now?
For businesses, the payoff is pretty direct. Better optimization means lower cloud bills. Using BQML means launching data science features faster. Good governance means avoiding costly compliance breaches or security incidents. It's ROI, speed, and risk mitigation.
And for data professionals, for our listeners.
It's a massive shift in your role. Mastering these skills elevates you. You're not just a user pulling data anymore. You become a strategic partner.
A strategic partner. How so?
Because you understand how to optimize for cost and performance, how to unlock predictive insights with ML, how to ensure the platform is secure and well managed. You're thinking bigger picture. This leads to more responsibility, better roles, higher pay.
And crucially, it sounds like you move from just fixing problems to actually preventing them.
That's a great way to put it. You become proactive, anticipating needs and potential issues, rather than just reacting when something breaks or costs too much.
Okay. So the big takeaway here seems clear. If you want to really unlock BigQuery's potential, either for your career or for your business, you got to move beyond basic SQL into these advanced areas. Optimization, ML, governance.
Absolutely. It's the path to becoming truly valuable in the BigQuery ecosystem.
Which leads to a final thought for you to chew on. Think about what it would actually mean for you, for your career path, to make that shift, to become that strategic partner we talked about?
Yeah. What changes when you move from just solving today's data puzzles to actively shaping a more efficient, insightful, and secure data future for your organization? From reacting to problems to preventing them.
It's a fundamental change in perspective and impact, and something that sources definitely suggest top employers are looking for. Understand exactly what they prioritize within these skills. Well, that seems like the next step in exploration.